Hello, YouTube. It is me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to the last day of November, November 30th, 2018. And I'm going to end this month on a high note with a 2014 film starring the great late Paul Walker. He just passed away about 5 years ago to this day, so I want to just, honor his memory with one of the last films he did. And that's the 2014 action thriller Brick Mansions. Yeah, I like this. I know it's a remake to a French film from Luc Besson from like the early 2000s or something like that, or the early 2010s. District B13. Never saw it because it's hard to find that movie now, especially with the Avid on the internet. But I did get this one for $1 at Dollar Tree. So, and I saw this movie a long time ago. I rented it at the library, and I really enjoy it. Yes, it's PG-13, but there's a lot of good in this movie considering critics hated it. But hey, I'm not a critic. I'm not a paid critic that has to say yes to everything. But anyway, this is the synopsis in the back. Uh, Fast and the Furious star Paul Walker, may rest in peace, takes it to the limit in this gritty thrill ride packed with high-flying parkour stunts. Yeah, those parkour stunts are really well done. Walker stars as Damien, an undercover cop determined to bring down Tremaine, the RZA. I'll get to him in a second. The crime lord who murdered his father. Tremaine rules the violent criminal compound known as Brick Mansions, but he's thwarted at every turn by a heroic ex-convict named Lino, David Bell. Yeah, I think he's in the original. This French guy right here, he's in the original District B13. Their paths never should have crossed, but when Tremaine kidnaps Lino's girlfriend, Damien and Lino become unlikely allies and must work together to stop Tremaine's sinister plot to devastate the entire city. Yeah, basically he puts a bomb in the city. And if you were looking for something not to take seriously and some fun rides and you're tired of seeing the Fast and the Furious movies, I know I am. I was tired after 7. See this. I would recommend this movie. It's got a lot of good action. It's directed by Camille Delamar. I think he directed the original District B13. You can tell me that in the comments if it's there, because I don't see a lot of foreign films. I'm sorry. I just, I'm not a fan of reading subtitles unless it's something from Asia. Just it's not my thing. But the cast is fine. I mean, Paul Walker's great in the movie. He really had a lot of energy. I wish he had done more movies. That's one reason I hate Fast 8, because he's not there. You can say, oh, the movie is fantastic and it's got good action and it's well shot and it's got good acting and it's got a good plot. The one thing that movie does not have is Paul. Without him, it just hurts. It hurts too much. My friend Sean doesn't get that. I like when my star is in the movie. When they do a movie without him and they recast somebody to take his place, that bothers me. It bothers me. It didn't bother me in Transformers, but it bothers me in Fast and the Furious. Here, you know, I don't know who the guy was in the original Brick Mansion. I know David Bell was fine. I think he's dubbed in this because I never heard him speak in real life. So, but he's fine. He plays the role well. The RZA is not an actor. I'm going to say that right now. He keeps appearing in movies. He was in GI Joe Retaliation. He's in this movie. He also did. He directed a movie that I do think is decent, but he should not act again. And that was the Man with the Iron Fist. I think that's a decent underrated movie from 2000. I think 12. It's pretty violent, and I like the cast in it. Here, he's not an actor. He sounds like a Black Elmer Fudd. I'm not trying to be racist, especially to my friends here on YouTube and Facebook, but he says, ingredients. We need to get the ingredients right now. I'm like, why does he talk like that? I know he's a rapper, but does he learn how to talk without a stupid speech impediment? It's just, I don't buy him as a crime lord. Just, is he better than Kevin Hart? Yeah, but not by much, because Kevin Hart's not an actor either. The women of this movie are very attractive. You got Catalina Dennis, and she's the girlfriend of Lino, and I think she's a Latina chick. She has like a skirt, and she's very sexy, and I can take her any day over Sofia Vergara. Also, you have Carlo Rota. He's one of the other guys, and a Gauchi Boy. I never heard of him. But yeah, the movie's only 90 minutes long. It's not 2.5 hours. It doesn't drag on for another hour. It's very fast paced. The parkour stuff where they're jumping on the buildings and everything is shot well. And I disagree with Jeremy John saying that this is one of the worst films of 2014. It's a remake that I actually did enjoy because it's a remake of a French movie. And Luc Besson wrote the script. I don't think it's that bad. Hey, it's a lot better than anything he did last year. What did he do last year? Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. I'm like, yeah, you get two actors that have no chemistry. It's trying to be another Star Wars. It failed at the box office. It's got decent visuals, but it looks too much like Avatar. And I hate Cara Delevingne. I'm sorry. I'll take the girls in this any day over her because she's just boring to watch. And Basson has made worse films. He did the Taken sequels. Yeah, talk about a shitty sequels to a really good movie. Here, it was one and done. It's a remake, an American remake of a French movie that works very well. And I've only seen the theatrical cut. I haven't seen the unrated cut. But while the film is flawed, like I said, I don't think the Riz is. He's not an actor. A lot of these rappers can't act unless you're Ice Cube or Ice T. Some of them can act. Some of them can't. The Riz is one of them because talks like yo ingredients. Oh yo, I want to get ingredients. No, that's not acting, guys. It's laughable. But yeah, if you have seen the Fast and the Furious movies and you want to see something Paul did before he tragically died, this is it. It's not a great movie, but it is a fun action thriller. And it's suspend your disbelief. Don't go into this thinking, oh, this movie's so unrealistic. It's a freaking movie from 2014 with Paul Walker, and usually none of his films are realistic. The only based on a true story movie he did was that Eight Below film from Disney, where he's with a bunch of sled dogs. That actually happened. This is a fictional work of art, and it's fine. It's very fast paced. Like I said, it's not boring. It goes real quick. It wasn't painful to get through. It wasn't like there was an actor in it that I completely couldn't stand. And the film just it holds up. If you've seen the original and you think it's better, that's fine. I've never seen the original, but this one is pretty good. See, a remake that I don't hate, Sean. Everything you think I hate, every remake. No, when it's a remake of a classic film that I saw as a kid or that I saw recently, I'm like, you can't compare the two because the original will always be better. Total Recall, RoboCop, freaking, uh, the original Blob, whatchamacallit. There's just movies that you should not remake. And, if it's from another language, I understand that. I understand doing an American version of certain films and putting it into English. That doesn't bother me. But if it's a classic and you redo it and you do it bad with bad CGI, at least this doesn't have horrible CGI at the very least. Not like Expendables 3, which is terrible. It's a big budget movie in the theater that was horrible, bombed, and it's an insult to the first one. This is a fine remake on its own. It doesn't copy the original, it does its own thing, and Paul Walker does a good performance. It's good enough for me, and I don't think it's a terrible movie. Trust me, I've seen way worse. I'd sit through this any day over Transformers The Age of Extinction or Last Night or Expendables 3 or the Taken sequels or freaking Atomic Blonde. I don't care. I like this movie. For what it is, it's a lot of fun. And if you've missed it, see it. I would recommend seeing it with your friends. Get some popcorn, get some drinks, and just have a good time. It's not that bad, guys. I've seen worse. I think Fast and the Furious 4 is worse, and that has Paul Walker, and it's just depressing. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in December. I'm going to do a holiday special. Don't worry, I'm not going to give up. My YouTube channel still is here to stay. I'm going to go right into 2019 and give you guys the best videos that I can. And I'm going right through it. That's what hashtag just get through it 2019. Because this year was a big disappointment for me. There were some good times. There were some really good movies this year, good shows, but a lot of disappointments. A lot of TV shows got canceled, either on Netflix or on TV. You had a lot of movies that bombed that I wish had done better. You had a lot of remakes and sequels we didn't need. You had a lot of slow days that just were like dragging. You had a lot of freaking movies that were, just I was looking forward to, and some of them just either like got me or I just didn't care to watch it. But we have a new year coming soon, and I can't wait. So, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in December. Peace.